Tim Conway Jr. and Doug Steckler on our show tonight, otherwise known as Conway and Steckler, and they're going to show us some great stuff to make when you come home drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning. Stay tuned.
This is your butt. There are many things you can do with your butt. Your butt can make you a winner. You can use your butt to celebrate. If you insist on sitting, at least take your butt around the block. At night, your butt can get you noticed.
Nice butt.
Whatever you do with your butt, get off it.
George always looks before he eats.
Breakfast, lunch, or tasty treats.
Before it hits the table, he checks out the label.
That food info label. Always look before you eat. Get a diet that's complete.
Just check out that food label.
That food info label.
Read it before you eat it.
Give it up for Little Mo! Wow! Welcome to another episode of Food Rules. My name is Tom Earl. I got two very special guests on the show tonight. We have Doug Steckler and Tim Conway Jr. Big round of applause, otherwise known as Conway and Steckler. Thanks so much for coming down, guys. You said you've seen the show before, and
no, we lied. We've never seen the show.
You've never seen the show before.
Who's seen the show before?
We have seen shows. We've seen shows,
Yeah.
but not our shows.
We both have TVs. We've not seen the show.
Now, when we contacted,
Let's get to cooking.
Okay, when we contacted these guys, we kind of went round and round about what we're going to make, and they suggested, why don't we make some stuff that they actually eat? So this is stuff that you guys actually eat at home, right?
Oh yeah, it's bachelor food. Speaking for myself, Tim's got a terrific girlfriend. And Tim is actually going to prepare something a little more ambitious than I am.
Well, you want to run through the menu real quick, just let the people know so they don't walk away from their TV?
Absolutely. All right, sure. What Steckler's going to start here with, and everything's going to be low sodium when it comes to Steckler. He used to be tons of fun. Steckler used to weigh about 300 pounds.
Did you really?
So he has to watch his sodium.
Okay.
If he actually does eat salt, you'll be able to see his feet blow up right here on the show.
I'll have to have the jaws
I think
of life
there's some comedy in that.
cut off my shoes.
Okay.
Now I washed my hands, guys, but
Now is that?
there was a family of fruit bats that was attached to your makeup lady. I gingerly had to pull them off. They're cute as hell, but I don't know what they're carrying.
So now, do we all have to put this on?
No, it's hand sanitizer.
Now, do you have a problem if Tim and I don't wear this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's just purely a courtesy to you folks.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with what, Doug?
This is called a hangover helper.
A hangover
There's
helper.
a lot of people.
By the way, everything here will be a hangover helper.
Yeah, we have lots of bags of stuff that you go to the store. You can actually go grocery shop. I think it probably costs about $10 to get the whole stuff. And you get
if that.
4 meals.
Yeah,
Four
well,
meals
plus, you've got to also conserve. The best condiments are ones that are already in the business. Oh, you can't show those, huh?
Yeah,
the ones that are already available.
That works. That works
Yeah,
there.
that's
And
it.
may I also add that we've had that ground beef sitting out there for probably about 45 minutes.
Oh, it's just about done.
So I think another 10 minutes we should be there. Okay, Doug, why don't we start off? And I got some boiling water here. I guess you're going to need that for the
Well,
first
Doug's
thing.
making the soup. I'm going to remove the wrappers from the caramels.
And
for
you're
the
making
dessert.
what, Tim, over there?
I'm going to make what I refer to as a homemade Snickers.
So you're going to actually show our audience how to make Snickers from scratch. Is what you're
Exactly.
saying.
That's exactly
Very
right. You've
tasty.
crystallized my thoughts, Tom.
I'll condense them into a half-an-hour
There you
show.
go.
That's what I'm here for.
Removing the wrappers from the caramel while Steckler makes his soup.
Okay, so
You probably saw these, when you were growing up. It was used by Mom as a seasoning. This is low-sodium chicken bouillon. And, of course, it can be used as a seasoning. I like to use it as a soup. It has 5 milligrams of salt. So
And no flavor.
No, it's got tons of flavor. Well, I'm actually using a little bit more than the recipe calls for when you're making soup. But there are a lot of people out there that don't tolerate salt. Well, also, some people don't tolerate lactose, or they don't tolerate the dairy products. And yet you still have occasional cravings for cream of chicken. Well,
Who
Have
eats
you ever
soup
thought about
without
doing your own
salt?
cooking show? You seem to know a heck of a lot more than I do about food.
I make this every night when I come home from work, and because it's loaded with potassium.
Right.
It is very, very helpful in helping you avoid a hangover. Now this is.
Yeah, it's a fun evening around Steckler's
I
after
bet
the
it
show.
is.
Yeah, low-sodium soup and a shot of vodka.
I take 3 envelopes of the low-sodium bouillon.
Right.
And then
Now you're putting powdered creamer in there.
non-dairy powdered creamer.
Now that's
about-
low in sodium too, I assume?
There's no sodium, 0 sodium in this.
Okay.
I like to blend the ingredients before I add the water.
Okay.
Now this is optional, but I enjoy chives.
And they kind of puff
It's
up
no
when...
secret that Tim, let the cat out of the bag. I also enjoy saying the word chives.
Yeah.
Chives, chives, chives.
Okay, so you're adding chives. And they
adding
kind of
chives.
puff up. You know, they're kind of
They
like
do.
dehydrated and they will puff up.
But
which-
it makes a nice presentation too, Tom.
it adds color.
Yes, it
adds
does.
color, which is important. Now, Tim, you look like you're over there.
I'm just about
doing
done.
it. Okay.
Now, by the way, why are you rushing us? What's wrong with you?
Because it's a half-an-hour show, and
I understand
I'm
that, but
kinda nervous
you know what?
because I've got a
Cooking
lot of
always
crap
gets the
sitting out
short.
there, and I don't know.
Cooking always gets the short end of the stick. Anytime you see cooking on Letterman or something, hurry up there, hurry up there. Hey, what are you doing there? Hey, put the nuts in there. Hurry up, let's go. Let's
Hey,
take our
Doug,
time.
why
here.
don't we put this right in here in the middle?
Sure.
We might be able to get a nice
It's ready to
close-up
go.
shot because it's pretty like that, I think.
And you can blend the ingredients, and then all you have to do is add boiling water
Okay.
boy.
to taste. Now,
I
I
got
like mine fairly strong, so I don't add an enormous amount of water. I fill this up to about here.
So this is almost like a cream of chicken soup is what we're making, right?
Exactly. Without any.
Here comes the water.
With no fat, no dairy,
How's that?
and no salt. Virtually no salt.
Now-
You can't get healthier than this, and as I say, because
You can't get duller than that.
Now, hold on, Tim. I know you told me before the show that you weren't going to taste any of this.
No, I'm not tasting any of
I
this
like the
crap.
powdered creamer touch to it because it makes it more. It looks more hearty.
Would you like to taste it?
How about
Let me
you?
taste it
Why don't
first.
you taste it
Make
first?
sure that
Doug?
it's we're in
And that's all there is
business
to it. Now you could actually chop up chicken breast and put that in there
of
too. Or
course
is that
you
a bad thing?
Ah,
I
it's
would
nice, huh?
cook the chicken. It's very tasty.
Now, would you say that was one of the? Is this one of the
I
better
drink
ones you
this
made?
like tea in the morning or before going to sleep.
Tim? There's a lot
No,
more
I'm not
behind it.
tasting
You
anything.
sure?
No,
You got
no.
plenty.
What did you think of it?
It's got almost got a sweet taste to it too.
I'm still 35. I can tolerate salt.
I think I think it's what you're tasting there.
Not out of the salt game
The
yet.
sweetness of the delicate taste of the chive.
Now that's good. So now you eat this like you come home late at night and you whip one of these together.
Yeah, and you can drink it in a mug while you're watching,
Right.
Leno or whatever. And also, if you're hungry, you can throw some saltines in there.
Now could you?
Traditional soup.
How about if you took your chicken bouillon, put it like in a little bag, you put your chives in a bag, measured everything out and put them in little baggies. You ever think about going another step and actually doing that? And then, like, have it all put-
I'm anal retentive, but not that bad.
okay,
No.
just checking.
All right,
No,
soup.
no, no,
All
no.
right, the
Okay.
soup talk's over.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
let's,
So Tim,
let's
you look
get
like
into it.
you're just busting at the seams here to get this salad.
All right, this
going
is a salad. You don't need a salad bowl for this. The ingredients are right inside. You got your lettuce, you got your dressing, and your croutons. Now, they say open it up, then pour the dressing and the croutons. But I tell you something, if you puncture a little hole in the dressing, right there, and you get a little hole
And that's a heck of
in
a lot of fun for the family
the
too.
croutons, and you just...
And there you go, a tossed salad in a matter of seconds.
There you go.
There you go. Now you want a bowl for that?
Oh, yeah, that's a beauty now.
Yeah, you don't want to waste any of that.
No,
Yeah,
there
put
you
that
go.
right in there. Look at that. That's good.
Now, you are going to have some problems with...
I don't think you-
by the way, this is a single guy's salad. This is
Well,
not...
that was you got that like dead center.
Yeah, this is not something you do if you have a girlfriend or a wife. All right, now we're going to make...
Or ever hope to have one.
Yeah. Now, homemade Snickers. Here we go. Let me borrow the...
Wait. Oh, before you get
That's
to
fine.
now, Tim, you're kind of moving fast now yourself. Now, is this done?
That's done. That's it.
No mixing. And what do you call that?
It's a Caesar salad. What the hell do you call it?
Looks good.
looks
okay,
good, doesn't it?
so let's recap for our audience that maybe missed it. We cooked a Caesar salad, and we've
soup.
also made soup so far. So now we have
Exactly.
soup and salad, and
There
now,
you go.
now you're going to go in.
Now we're going to prepare the dessert for later on. Whip this on. Can we turn one of these burners on? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
you want to throw it in the pot? Is
Yeah,
that your
no,
meal?
throw it in the...
Okay, there you go. You got heat now, baby. Just
all
throw it
right.
right in.
Caramels, you put about 10 caramels. Some people call them caramels. I call them caramels.
Okay.
10 caramels, and then we're making Snickers. You got your
Homemade
peanuts.
Snickers.
You got to keep mixing those around so they don't burn.
Okay, I'll get on that as soon as we get some
Seriously,
heat.
no kidding. Here.
Oh, that's getting hot. Thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
run those.
Yeah,
Throw your peanuts in. I like to use a half a cup. Some people like to use more.
So it's probably also good to know at this point, Tim, is if there's a little kid sitting at home making this, probably have mommy supervise this.
You can do what you want. Honestly, God.
Okay.
Kids, do what you want. Knock
Okay.
yourself out. And then you got about a quarter cup or so. Now, here's what it looks like, gang. Here's what it actually looks like. You see that? You cook the caramels in there with the chocolate.
That is good eating.
And the nuts, and those things will form into Snickers. You make your homemade Snickers. They sell them at the store for about 75 cents a bar. You can make them here for about 70 cents a bar.
And plus they're homemade.
Yeah, and
They got
absolutely.
that homemade taste.
They're beautiful.
So basically the way it works is this, you just melt all this stuff together and then form them into the little rectangles, basically.
Exactly. No, they form themselves into rectangles.
Oh, they actually form themselves?
Yes, they absolutely do. You put them in the refrigerator.
Very good.
They'll form together.
Okay, so we're going to have this working here, so we'll let that melt a little bit. What we'll do is take commercial. Now, what else do we have left here? What else?
Well, we're going to make some more soup. What the hell?
No more soup. We are going to make a low-sodium, low-fat quesadilla.
The low sodiums.
And I see we have macaroni and cheese. We also mentioned a casserole.
We have a casserole coming up. Oh, we got so much
We got a lot
coming
of stuff
up.
going.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we'll take a commercial break. We'll let this cook. When we come back, we're going to be making casserole, macaroni and cheese, and maybe more soup. Eh, Doug? So anyway, stay tuned. We'll be right back after a very important message.
It ain't no joke, I like to buy the world a joke and teach the world to sing in perfect harmony and teach the world to love the liars and the liars. Well, I know it took this song, but it's back for the recipe. This is your love attack. I know when I fight it back, it's just like
Hey, you! You fellas must be strangers around here. I better straighten you out.
Something wrong, officer?
You just happen to be violating Section 17B, Article 4. That's all that's wrong.
The safety belt law. Oh, we never wear safety belts. We're dummies.
Now, look, you happen to be talking to the law. Don't you get smart-nosed with me.
How are we gonna pay for this? We're always broke.
Let's get that vehicle out of here.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Here's a not-so-fun fact, Vince.
And what is that, your Larryness?
A rollover happens every 10 minutes.
How long have we been driving?
9 minutes and 58.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Oh, this job is wearing very thin.
little baby, I'm her little lover boy.
Little Mo, folks, give it up for Little Mo. Welcome back with Tim Conway Jr., Doug Steckler, great guest on the show. We have made a lot of stuff, not really much of a mess either, which is also a good thing. Oh, that's thanks, Tim. You're a pro. You are okay.
This is Snickers.
This is our Snickers. Now watch this. This is like magic.
Watch this. Hey.
It's already starting to form.
Now look at that.
Now you put that in the refrigerator, and that'll actually form itself into Snicker bars.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that.
Throw that in
Put
the cooler.
Stick it right in the cooler now. Now this is we're doing this because this is bachelor food.
Right.
There you go.
Perfect. Now, put that
All
down
right.
there, and we'll check on
Good luck
that
with
at the end of the show.
All right, now Steckler, you got a meal here?
Yes, I'm
Look
going
at
to make
you.
a quesadilla. Also, not terribly high in sodium.
Ah, again with the sodium.
Need,
What do you need here? You want to
grill?
get some heat on there?
That'd be great.
Okay, go ahead and throw that baby
Thanks,
right
Tom.
on there.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to start the casserole.
We're going to make this particular quesadilla with low sodium, low fat Swiss cheese. You can make it with any cheese as you.
Now, Tim, you want a clean pan
No,
for that?
no, the chocolate's fine in it.
Throw
Let
it
me have
right in the
yeah,
chocolate. Okay,
let me have that
okay.
pan over there. That's fine. There you go.
And
All right,
the
start to make the
signature
casserole.
of this particular quesadilla is going to be some very hot chilies. These are Serrano chilies, and next to Japanese chilies are probably the hottest ones on the planet.
Hey.
Now I enjoy. I think cosmetically, and so much of food preparation is about presentation.
I'll just kind of stand back here and watch you guys. That's good. That's pretty good,
Yeah,
Tim.
I need the macaroni and cheese
Here, let
if
me
you
get
don't
that
mind.
one.
Oh,
Oh
Let me
my
get the
God! Oh my God!
Where's the macaroni and cheese?
it's right in the box. Which is macaroni and cheese. Thought it was convenient to keep
Hey,
it in the
thanks for
box.
having me on your show, guys. I really appreciate
No
it.
problem.
Okay. Now, what do you want? There.
You can
Now, what you
actually
do-
also make almost everything that I've prepared here tonight in the microwave. Heat
Okay.
up the water for the soup. Tortillas, cheese, Serrano chilies chopped. Also, now we've got the bottom tortilla is nice and warm. Now we're going to add a couple of sheets.
Now that's a cookie.
Again, low sodium.
Actually, Timmy, it is. Now this is Swiss cheese. This is Swiss cheese.
Who would've guessed?
Serrano cheese.
That's interesting because most people, when they have quesadillas, it's like a jack cheese or cheddar cheese, right?
Right. This is kind of an Alpen quesadilla.
How's it
a
going
little more heat. Perfect. You know, we got the beef in there. Now we need to add the noodles.
Now, when exactly does the green pepper come into this?
Oh, the green pepper. Let me have half of that. You just
Okay.
break that in half.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't use seeds.
No, you don't. And you just take it, and you don't want to cut it, because then you take it.
Now, that's
and
an odd technique.
All the vitamins come out.
yeah,
Got it.
right, exactly. Once metal hits
It
a green
has
pepper,
that bachelor look to it.
once metal hits a green pepper, it loses 50% of the vitamins.
Is that right?
Yeah. Throw that in, a little water.
Now, Doug, you're over now.
I'm mincing.
Seeds and all, too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's a
these are
good
chili seeds. These are not, everything is eminently digestible.
Okay.
Mostly the problems people have with chilies are with prepared chilies. Chilies that are in escabeche, which is a kind of sauce, chilies in oil, chilies in vinegar will damage, well,
Doug, you're way overqualified for this show, I gotta tell you.
I don't want to be indelicate, but those are the ones that give you gas or
Okay.
give you a sore behind.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
And
Fresh chilies.
What do you mean by sore behind? I don't understand that.
Well, sore behind.
I don't know. If it,
Like when you sit down, the outside of your buttocks hurts, or
you know the.
oh, I know what you're
you know
saying.
the toilet tissue, what that's used
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Anyway,
then, and how do you take the heat out so you don't have a sore ass?
Use fresh chilies then, and these are very inexpensive. You can get them, all.
So how much these chilies set you back? I mean, just ballpark.
Oh my gosh, these are probably you get a quarter pound for like 25 cents.
Yeah, the bank can get a quarter pound for about 10 cents. Yeah.
Here we go. Now the cheese is melting nicely. We're just going to sprinkle these on.
Wow, look at
Chilies
that.
there. This is going to be spicy.
That's going to be hot.
Not for the faint of heart, but.
No, I need the
flavorful.
non-dairy creamer for this. We have it around? The non-dairy creamer. Oh, there it
Right
is.
there.
Need a little shot of that to tighten this stuff up. So again, you don't have a
Now,
sore
that looks
behind.
good, Tim. That's really amazing.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you
No,
have
it's
just a
great.
hint of chocolate too, which is probably something that.
Well, you know, the chocolate never hurts anybody.
No.
Again, it's low sodium chocolate.
Doug, what do you
I'm
need?
just going to grab the top tortilla for our quesadilla, which is melting nicely. This particular low-sodium, low-fat Swiss cheese, because it is so mild, sort of stands up to it. It really kind of needs a chili. You can add crushed red chilies like you would have on a pizza, but everyone enjoys a good quesadilla.
And again, you can remember you can make all this stuff when you're hungover or even drunk still.
And probably eat it all in the same meal too.
Absolutely. All right, the quesadilla, is that finished?
No, I'm just going to flip it.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
There we go, nice and toasty brown on this side.
Casseroles.
That looks good, Doug.
Oh, that really does look good, Timmy.
Thank you. Yeah, it's coming together nicely. Now this will serve. Whoops. Sorry.
That's like a
This.
about a family of 4.
Yeah, this will serve a family of 4. And I tell you something. There's nothing like this is the biggest chick magnet in the world when you can actually cook at home. They love this.
When you can cook that at home, or just cooking?
Cook
in
anything
general?
at home. They love that. They love to know that you're domesticated. They love to know that you're not, even though you are drunk as hell when you're making a lot of that stuff.
But when you actually make this, it is kind of like.
You know what's nice is to come home after the feature race at Hollywood Park and whip some of this stuff up.
Oh, yeah, because your stomach isn't nervous at all.
No, this will sit nice. A lot of people out, we're going to have a problem. More non-dairy creamer to tighten
I've
this
never
up.
seen quite the
Now-
color of chocolate malted before.
Oh, yeah.
Tim,
No,
could
this-
you use something like maybe some real milk in that too, or you pretty much
You know,
would
I-
recommend powdered creamer?
I don't use real milk only because, again, I get a problem with the sore backside, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, lactose intolerant.
Tim and I work in radio, so we make our living sitting on our
Right, so you have to pretty much.
We have to
You got to be
protect-
careful what goes
Exactly.
in. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think the quesadilla just about ready.
Yeah, let's get some people up and taste this. Let's come on up and taste this.
Yeah, have someone wants to try this stuff.
Come on, somebody. Come on up
Come
here.
on up here. Let's have someone from the audience up here. How you doing? What's your name? Mark. Mark, why don't you step right over there? And which you prefer, a quesadilla or you want some of what Tim's making? Or you want to wait till we cook something on the next show?
I'll try this.
That looks good, Doug.
Well, I hope it's good.
I like the pepper.
You do? Oh, that's good.
Now, Tom, I don't know if you know, now the cheese goes
Put
in.
something else in over there.
Yeah, now the cheese goes in with about 2 minutes left.
Wow.
Throw that in. Honest to God, it looks like I have no idea what I'm doing.
The way you're blending the colors, even if it tastes like I mean, it still looks very, very pretty. You know, I mean, the oranges, the greens, the browns, and then the non-dairy creamer just kind of pulls it all together.
That's
like
not
said.
the only quality of here. It actually looks like it, too.
How come I get the feeling after looking at that what goes in pretty much looks like what comes out?
I don't know, but how come the people in the control room are yelling about our language, too? You can hear them in here. All right, now look at that. Take a look at that.
Wait,
huh? Look at that. Hey, yo. Isn't that perfect, huh? Look at that.
Wow.
Now you whip it together
Have you
like
guys
that.
tried something yet?
No, we're going to... Please help yourself, guys.
Yeah, try a little of that. It's excellent.
I warn you that they-
Low
Take a
sodium.
couple back and feed the whole family.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably pretty,
There you go.
Pretty warm still.
Yeah.
All right, now what you do, Tom, I need a bowl. Big bowl,
Big
big
bowl?
bowl. And what you do, and again, this
It's always
is,
good to use a clear bowl so people can actually see what
this
it looks like.
is a real trick. You gotta really make sure you do this correctly, or else you're gonna really screw things up. All right, here we go. Now we need a smaller bowl here, and rifle this stuff into the small bowl. You can see it's already starting to tighten up. Yeah.
It really is.
Right.
Work
there
it,
you
Tim.
go.
Work it. Okay, wait. There you go.
There you go.
Wow.
Casserole.
Whoa! Now, when you cook this at home, you might want to like flip it onto a plate.
I tell you,
Because
chicks
right
love
now-
eating off the counter.
That looks real good.
No, you'll actually be able to slice this right off the counter.
Really?
Plus, you don't waste another bowl, another plate to put that on. You save time in dishes.
Okay.
Slice that up. Anybody want to try this?
Actually, you know what? We got a spoon right here too. If you want to come and eat it right off the cutting board, might
Yeah,
be
go
kind of
ahead.
a
Hey,
special-
jump in there. Yeah. Honest to God, this.
These chilies are particularly hot.
I'm good.
I told you we'd get him to eat this crap.
That is really
It's
good.
not bad, is it?
No, that's really good. It's quite a.
That is so great. You enjoy it with the salad? And by the way, you want these packets of sauce you can get it anywhere, any of those fast food places.
That's good. That's
Dump
great,
that up
Tim.
on top.
Right.
There you go.
I'm a changed person.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
well,
great.
do we have anything else we want to cook? Or that's pretty much
That's
it?
about it. Yeah.
We need to check on our homemade Snickers.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, we'll
good.
do that when we get it back. Sure.
We'll take a commercial break and shut up. We'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, maybe we can have the audience eat some of this. Maybe.
Oh, I'm not going to touch that crap.
Pull our Snickers bars out of the cooler, see how well we did. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll be right back and try all this crap.
Excellent.
Sounds like fun.
Excellent.
Once again, folks, item J343 is the Surfing Monkey Coin Bank. It's great for graduations, wedding gifts, and I believe we sold out on this one last time, so please do not let this one pass you by. Now let's go to caller Scott in Nashville. Now, Scott, I understand you just bought 15 of our Surfing Monkey Banks. Is that true?
Yeah. Chill, man. I'm on TV.
Hey, Ellen, want a hit?
Want to smoke a joint before trying this on?
Here you go, Ellen. You want to get high? We got some great Thai stick in the back.
Smoke. Smoke. Kind buds. Sensi. You're gonna love this stuff. It'll get you really high.
All right, you know what? If there's anyone out there actually watching this, you want to get a hold of these guys, you can get in touch with them by writing Food Rules, P.O. Box 2996, Mission Viejo, that's in California, for all those of you living in a cave, 92690. Now, do me a favor, though. Take a little load off my little pack and use the internet. You can email these guys at dumbcooking@food-rules.com. Oh, don't forget to check out their little website. You know, everybody's got one. www.food-rules.com. Yada, 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 yakety yak. You could skip that last part. I just made that up. But yeah, you could, email them.
Little Mo! Get up, Little Mo. Billy the Fist. Yeah. Brett, Carl, and Rocky on the drums. Little Mo. Plus, we have Tim Conway Jr. and Doug Steckler in the studio helping us cook some stuff, otherwise known as Conway and Steckler. And just look at the stuff that you guys made. It's like so impressive that we threw it together in a half an hour. We made like 4 or 5 things.
Well, as Steckler calls this is a meal in a brick.
Meal in a brick.
Yeah, now that'll serve 4 people.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to cut it in squares.
Before we mess up to it, let's let people realize that one of the most important things about preparing food is the garnish.
Oh, absolutely. No, actually, that's not garnish.
That's not garnish?
There's something growing out
That
of it.
just started growing in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. But anyway,
That's
so that
nice.
makes a perfect meal.
A perfect meal right there.
Plates.
And
You
now-
got your salad, and we also have the quesadillas and the low sodium soup, low sodium quesadillas.
And let's not
look
forget
at
about
the
the Snickers
Snickers.
bars. They did form themselves. That's an amazing thing. They did actually form themselves.
That's excellent.
So anyway, Breeze, you know, we breezed through this. This is a piece of cake.
Oh, this
you know,
is
we
great.
got really good stuff.
Do we
So
get
anyway,
paid for being down here?
We
No?
can feed you.
Oh,
That's the best we can do is we can feed you. Okay?
right.
Anyway, that's about it. That's our show. Guys, thanks so much for coming by. It was a real
thanks for
pleasure,
having
Tim.
us. Tom
Doug,
and Food Rules.
Tim Conway Jr. and Doug Steckler. Young round of applause. That's our show for this evening, folks. And remember, I don't know what we're going to be cooking next week, but I'm sure it's only going to be half as good as what we made here tonight. Good night, folks.
Can't we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what you said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard at night. I'm sleeping with my clothes on. I came in through the window last night and you're gone, gone. It's no surprise to me I am my own worst enemy. When every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette